It's such a shame. We'll have to say goodbye to all these beautiful flowers. Hello, everybody. My name is Nettie. Welcome back to another episode of Kirby Squeak Squad. Last time we had an absolute awful time with the squeaks, and today we're going to leave Nature's Notch because we got to go down to, wait for it, Cushy Cloud. Isn't this place just so nice looking? We can head straight into 3-1 straight away with 3 treasures in it. And already I spy with my little eye, a little sneaky guy. I should have mentioned that anytime you do open up the game, anything that was in your stomach originally is gone, along with your lives, which is a little unfortunate, but that's also something that carried on into other Kirby games. Okay, that turned out way cooler than I anticipated it to be. And I also realized that I owe you guys a story that I got rudely cut off from last time. So I have mentioned early on in this series, in fact, I'm pretty sure within like the first few minutes of this series starting, that this was the first game I ever properly owned. So my mom's friend's cousin was pretty well off, to say the least. Well off that he was the kind of kid that he asked for something, his mom would get it to him next week. And he was also a very nice kid. He was the big kids when I was a little kid. I feel like I should clarify that. So I always took a shining. There was 3 of them. I feel like I should clarify. I'm not really good at telling stories. Okay, but there was 3 of them. There were triplets. And I particularly took a shine to the youngest of the 3. He went by the name DJ. I honestly do not know if it was a nickname DJ or his name was legitimately DJ. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have killed that guy. We actually need him here. Oh, there we go. We got another one. This is Laser, another ability that I kind of got long forgotten in the coming Kirby franchise. Anywho, I took a shine to DJ because he was always kind of off to himself. And amongst the other kids my age, I was one of those kids. I didn't want to hang out with kids my age. I wanted to sit at the big kids table, not knowing the requirements needed. But regardless, I used to catch him playing on games all the time. And I always took deep interest in it. I think the first game I ever saw him play was like Call of Duty. And he did like the typical sibling thing where he gives me an unplugged controller. It's like, here, now you're playing Call of Duty. And I was like, oh, I'm the coolest person ever. Look at me just destroying these people in the game. Obviously I wasn't. But it was from that point onwards that we ended up having this strange little bond. I would watch him play games and he would let me join in. I said it with quotation marks. Now there is 2 doors here. I'm gonna go for this top one. And if we miss out on anything, we'll come back for it later. Keep Laser. Oh darn. Let's try and get through this carefully. But essentially, with DJ, what would end up happening is I would ask him about his games, and then he would just give them to me on loan, of course. He'll be like, hey, I'm not really using my Game Boy right now. Do you want to play it? So he handed me his Game Boy. Got a 1-up. Nice. He would hand me his Game Boy, and from there, the first game I ever played on loan by him was Pokemon Leaf Green. He already long since beaten it, gotten Mew and everything too. But the important part to me was I had a console for the first time, or at least a handheld one, and it felt amazing. Now I need to actually forfeit Laser here because we need to go to Throw, which we will later know as Suplex Kirby, but in this game he's Throw. However, to go back to the story, DJ, he was a really great guy. So he would always lend me his games. It was really sweet of him, really uncalled for, honestly. Like, he didn't have to, he just did it because he could, and I'll always be grateful to him for that. Now I really need this guy on the bottom screen, that little fire guy, to respawn. That would be great, but he's not respawning. How do I go about this? I think I ruined everything. Dang it. The treasure's right there. You need to use Throw Kirby to sling him at the wall and break it open, but of course I somehow mess it up. Way to go, me. We'll just have to come back here at a later date. And that little... I keep wanting to call you guys Choo-Choos. I'm pretty sure that's not your name. But we got no powers, and we gotta deal with Spinny! Oh. Ah! Shoot! You, go away. Oh. Thank you for the animal. That actually will come in handy a lot. We'll scratch you up. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to come back here again. But while we're busy running away from Spinny, I just would like to go on to say, it became like our ongoing thing. He would play the games as they came out, and once he grew tired of them, for a limited time only, he would give the games to me. And I don't really know how much of my personal life he knew, but my family and I, we weren't well off, to put it simply. We weren't exactly in a position for me to say I want the latest game, and my mom to say, yeah, I'll get it to you next week. So what ended up happening was he really helped introduce me to a whole world of something that would go on to affect my life forever, really, all because he was just willing to lend a game to me. And I guess it really goes to show just how like a single act of kindness can change a person's life forever. I don't know what kind of person I would be right now if I hadn't played those games. Through him, I got to play several Game Boy games, a whole bunch of GameCube games, NES games, and so much more. He wouldn't let me play the big kid games, and I realize now for obvious reasons. But I very much remember like him lending me like PSPs and everything, and it was just so sweet of him. So like I would have it for like 2 weeks. I played it to my heart's content and returned the games to him. And I haven't really seen him since then. I don't know where he's gone off to. I don't know what he's doing with his life, and it kind of makes me a little sad, you know? I'll never really get to thank him for what he's done for me. I'm sorry to make this so sad right at the end. I get to thinking about that a lot. It's like, man, when you start playing a lot of the games from your childhood, it really makes you like, man, remember when this was your life? Remember when this was happening? And I know the chances of it are like slim to none, but DJ, if you ever see these videos and you recognize my voice, thank you for everything. That was super sweet of you, and you changed my life forever. But come, I want to say several years or so later, I guess more or less around like 2006 or so, my mom, she saved up money, got both me and my sister DS's, and from those, she chose the first 2 games for us. Something ideally family friendly and ultimately cute. I think my sister got a Bratz game, while I ended up getting Kirby Squeak Squad, and this would very quickly become one of my first and favorite games I ever played. And yeah, that's the story of how it all started, with someone I'll never be able to meet again. How sad. Who knows? Maybe I will see him again someday. I'm still sort of in touch with his family. Not really his side of the family, but I mean, if I really wanted to, I probably could. Anywho, now that we're all the way back here, usually I try and cut that long trek back, but I didn't want to interrupt this. Let's go to Throw Kirby. You're gonna be annoying. Could you not do that? We'll grab him and throw him through. And finally, that's the second treasure that we missed. We can also just throw out these naughties as well, or just get hit by them. Either way, they end up getting killed and I don't. At least on average, they do. On a completely unrelated note, if it's not obvious, Suplex Kirby is another one of those characters that really changed in the coming years. Though Kirby went through a lot of changes, I don't really think Hal really knew what they wanted to do with this ability just yet. And so it kind of stayed in this weird limbo of like various different things were able to be done with it. But that's that on that. We got 2 bubble items, a grape spray paint, and yeah, tasty. That should come in handy. And why do we make ourselves grape-alicious? I guess if my story has any moral to it, it doesn't really, but if it gives you any pause, take a moment to thank somebody who really changed your life before you never get a chance to say thank you again. So, yeah. Thanks, DJ. Let's deal with this annoying penguin first, or not. Fine. You know what? You will now become me. I'm not gonna become you. We'll take care of everyone in our way. I love Ice Kirby. I don't know if I mentioned this, like, I guess in terms of like a tier list of my favorite copy abilities. Ice Kirby's definitely up there. Like, especially when it comes to like the elemental powers, I suppose. This is definitely like by far my favorite of the bunch. Tornado Kirby's a close second, but Ice Kirby's really up there for me, I would say. Oh, and we're just gonna blow up then. We can come down here. These guys are not cheap cheaps. We can easily shoot through that bomb with our water spit. We can get the 1-up, and if we sink our way down, there's a chest down here. So we're probably gonna have some soda, and I'll combine these two Kirbys together in case we come across another tiny Kirby. I think I might have missed my chance, but whatever. You win some, you lose some. Or you lose most in my case. Take care of all these guys around me. You could really just like spam this button. You probably shouldn't though. Don't have a copy ability. I feel a little naked, but oh, these guys will probably come in handy. I feel like they specifically put them there just for that reason. And we got a little fight with this dog box thing. Oh, geez. Oh, hey. Oh, you know, I never mentioned it. As we get scrolls, our abilities will upgrade. But you are interesting because here is yet another ability, the ability I've been alluding to a lot, that didn't really make a comeback until much later in a way that I argue is different. This is Magic Kirby. We saw the hat before and then I forgot to show it to you guys. I love this. It's simplistic. The hat is simplistic, but the abilities are really fun. You can do a whole bunch of things like shooting out clowns, the birds, shooting out cards. My theory is that this is very much supposed to be what Clown Kirby is now. The whole circus idea, instead of you being the magician, you're now the clown, but the abilities are more or less similar. You have a general like AoE ability, you have a spread ability, and then you have like your, I want to say like angled ability. It reminds me so much of like what Clown Kirby is today, and I can't help but wonder if this was the inspiration for Clown Kirby, and if that was the case, then why didn't you just bring back Magic Kirby? It's such a great ability. You could have really worked on it. You could have given Kirby his little suit back. It's so cute, but you didn't. And it's not that you don't like Kirby wearing clothes, because you later on will introduce Dr. Kirby, and Dr. Kirby wears a coat. Speaking of Dr. Kirby, may I invite you guys to my favorite argument that I love to throw at my partner lately. That sounds really bad. Okay, it's not like a bad argument. Hear me out. Oh gosh, no, Doc's actually gonna get it for once. Oh, no, or not. Sucks to be him. I'm going to get Bean Kirby and then take care of that guy. Another reason, this is sort of off topic, but another reason to really consider keeping at least one element's ability with you on at all times is because the Squeaks are all vulnerable to elementals. It stuns them like crazy. We got a star seal and familiar notes. Listen to this using the sound player. Now, okay, there were 2 chests on that level, thank goodness. I've been prattling so much I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Oh gosh, let's head straight into 3-3. They're handing us a cutter, so I should probably pick that up. And ooh, don't mind if I do go tornado. There we go. All right, so the argument in question. Okay, argument, not argument. So later on, Kirby gets a copy ability for Dr. Kirby. And depending on who you ask, Dr. Kirby, or more specifically Kirby, what his abilities foretell for him, wow, I'm not particularly good at being tornado, and this is not at all how it's supposed to work. Come on, we just gotta keep working our way up. No, we're falling again. Okay, I got the hang of it now. Not really. Gosh. I'm not doing good at this at all. Sorry. Okay, secret door. Stop spinning, stop spinning. Jeez. Oh gosh. We're gonna have our hamburger real quick, just so I can make some room for this. I'm out of here. Goodness, okay. So, depending on who you ask, Kirby, when he copies the ability of the person, he also gains the abilities of that person. Like how do I explain it? So, at least according to like things like the anime and some people's conversations and arguments, is that Kirby, when he copies the ability, he also copies the skill of that person as well. Ooh, that was close. Ideally, you're supposed to cut it down, but I find that I didn't really have a choice to react, but instead to do that. I'm also going to spit this out. This is just taking up space. And I haven't found a tiny Kirby. Oh! I almost fell to my death. But we're safe. Essentially, oh gosh, I keep getting sidetracked with a whole bunch of stuff happening on the screen. Essentially, if Kirby becomes a master of whatever he copies, then Kirby will be the world's best doctor should he copy someone with a doctorate, or he copies a doctor, to be more specific. Yeah, that's not working well. I see what I'm supposed to do, but I'm not very good at it. Oh my gosh. What we may need to do here is go Cutter. Another interesting thing about Cutter Kirby in this game is that you can actually angle your boomerang. You can shoot it out and then direct it to go down. That way you can do this. And now we need to get away from Storo, so that's gonna be fun. Oh dear, let's get out of here. Anywho, so if Kirby becomes the master of whatever he copies, does that mean if Kirby copies a doctor, he becomes, in theory, the world's best doctor? And if so, I have to ask, do you think Kirby can do open heart surgery? My reasoning is yes. And the reason for that is that we do see Kirby handling fine work stuff. It's not uncommon to see Kirby wielding a sword. For instance, Dr. Kirby holds vials. And I just wonder, is there really anything, yes, he has nubby little fat hands, but if he can perfectly wield a sword, if he can perfectly use these abilities, cook Kirby, you name it. Oh, we got a secret wrap, ghost medal, and another graphic piece. Not bad at all. We're really clearing that out. But back to the argument at hand. Despite Kirby's general nubbiness, whatever he does, he becomes a master at it. So in theory, if he's a Dr. Kirby, he's a master doctor, and Kirby could absolutely do open heart surgery, right? Right? Because my partner does not agree with me, but I know that I'm right. Now, I can go back to my one true strategy, which is Bubble Kirby. Bubble Kirby all the time. There's a little bit of wind here. Just a little bit of wind, nothing to see really. We'll take care of that though. It's really nice here though. We can also bubble up all these Scarfies and everything else. When you bubble up a non-copy ability person, what you get is these little stars in the bottom of the screen. You can combine them, and as you see me do before, is you can spit them out as if you swallowed the enemy itself. So Bubble Kirby isn't entirely defenseless, I would say, but it's definitely niche. I would love to see it come back with an actual moveset. Let's make our way inside this cannon. Now, if you guys agree with me, please discuss. If you guys disagree with me, please discuss. Because this has been a burning topic in my house for a couple of days now. And it's just, the reason I say it's an ongoing joke is that whenever one of us is busy with something and we don't really know, oh dear, I'm not dealing with that. Whenever we don't, we're too busy with something and just a little too distracted to have a serious conversation, we like to pop that question on each other and just be like, hey, do you think Kirby can do open heart surgery? Please discuss right now. And I don't know, maybe the joke isn't as funny as I make it out to be. I just always found it to be quite funny. And there's that tiny Kirby I said we weren't going to find anymore, so who's the silly one now? I'm pretty sure inhaling you gives me throw Kirby. Yep. We can just chuck you through. But you didn't hit anybody. Look at that background. Isn't that beautiful? I absolutely love it. We can use, I'm pretty sure, oh yeah, fire burns through everything here. Kind of makes me wonder. Yeah. Oh? Hold on. Please hold. Yeah. It's you! Get out of here, Star. All right, everybody. I'd like you to meet somebody else who has been long since forgotten for a very long time until recently. This I know. Meet UFO Kirby, baby. UFO Kirby is so great. I have no idea what UFO Kirby is about, if I'm being completely honest with you guys, but isn't he just enjoyable? Ah, man. UFO Kirby is a really hard to find ability. It's like trying to find Smash Kirby nowadays. And he's a pretty interesting one. He has this little beam attack, and he can fly around on his own. And in later games, I believe he gets a laser, but I could be wrong about that. Now, using UFO Kirby, we can probably zip around and try and find this next treasure, which is actually right here. Oh dear, that's not a good sign. I may have just screwed myself over. Uh-oh. No, UFO, come back! Oh, no. No! And there goes the super rare ability. Isn't that just grand? Why did I try inhaling a Scarfy? Oh, gosh. It should be fine. Yeah? No! Oh, that's unfortunate. Looks like we're coming back here. Well, joke's on you. I wanted to see that beautiful pixel art in the background anyways. So we missed out on that treasure. That's embarrassing. I'm pretty sure ideally you're supposed to use UFO Kirby for that. We did not. Figures. We'll try and outrun Spinny though. You can't let her get that treasure. Maybe she can hold the treasure for a little bit longer. Alright. The little thonk of the cutter hitting the thing that's not supposed to hit. Oh gosh. Alright, we blow that up. Are we gonna make it in time? Hey, you! Stop it! Got it. Right when you're laughing. That's why you only laugh after you win. Wholeheartedly. We got lavender spray paint and a secret door key. The secret stage is now available. Nice. Nice indeed. We'll head over to those extensive woods a little bit later. First, I need to go back into Cushy Cloud and like stage 3, 4 and get that other chest. Okay, we're back on UFO. We're not gonna die this time. That would be embarrassing, and we are not embarrassing. Make our way down to this Scarfy, past this guy. Wow, I'm so lucky I copied a UFO. I can do 4 moves. It all depends on how long you hold B. You press, hold, and release, and we shoot a laser. So what I was trying to get at before everything went horrible and I lost the precious UFO is pressing and holding B does different things. Charging it for a very long time causes a nice big laser. Holding it for a little while causes a tiny one, and that's gonna be our ticket to not ruining our lives, okay? We'll carefully take care of this, and not quite. Dang it, I thought UFO was the secret to everything. All right, let's try this again. I also ended up picking up an extra UFO bubble. I feel kind of silly right now. So here's the deal. I thought UFO was fast enough. It's not fast enough, but hear me out. This can clip through walls, right? Like Beam does. It also has the same laser as Beam. So what if I just shoot this here? I line myself up suchly. I have space in my inventory, right? Please don't mess this up. I feel like I'm gonna ruin this somehow. No, got it. Oh, thank goodness. Sweet. Now we can just get out of here. Or we can beat up the Squeaks. It's not really worth it, is it? I already got everything now. Now it's just a matter of getting out of here. And it's so easy when you're UFO Kirby. This whole level is designed with the idea in mind that you don't screw up as badly as I did. But there's just something about Kirby games that brings out the bad gamer in me, isn't there? You could even beat Spinny if you wanted to. You know what? I'm not even gonna pick it up. Bye. Oh, I missed again. We got the new ability memorized for High Jump Scroll. Nicely done. And with our cute little UFO body, we can make our way over to the secret of Cushy Cloud. Fluttering our way down here, we can shoot that guy out. We can also take care of this guy as well. Sucks to be him, but he was in my way. Make our way up. There's already the treasure right there. Is there any catch? I'm not sure yet. We'll just continue making our way over there. I want to try and hold on to UFO as long as possible, especially that little bubble in the corner. I'm super nervous now. Oh, darn it. Okay. We'll go through UFO like so. My beam's better. Sorry. I think... Can I not go down these stairs? This is a bit of a doozy. You. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No! I can't go down ladders! What? What? No! Fine. Or... Hear me out. No. Dang it. Ah. Farewell, my love. Ow! Can't you see I'm busy mourning? Unbelievable. Ow! This is a whole maze. I'm not quite sure how to get through this, and I'm pretty sure we're missing a key element here. Let's get this guy out of the way. Nothing is ever going to be the same, though, about UFO. I mean, I know Ow, come on. I know I have one, but it's not the same. Oh, dang it. I needed that. This is your fault. You know that, right? There, become a star. And not even in, like, the cool, charming way, and just more like the depressive way. That reminds me, I do have those 2 question marks in my stomach. Maybe I should go check that out. I also... Oh, geez. Okay, the treasure's right here, and I'm pretty sure it wants me to go into that door right there. I'm gonna grab it, and... No! You get away from me. You're hiding a secret, aren't you? Stay away. Back up. Come on. Yeah, all of the squeaks are susceptible to elemental damage. Darn it. Oh. Maybe there was something else there. I bet there was. Oh, round 2? Okay. I actually really wasn't expecting that. Keep wailing on you then. Fine. And tell you what, while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and just... Oh, darn you! Hey, stop that! I was trying to get rid of my parasol so I can get that metamato for safekeeping, but no! You make things so complicated, and now you have to blow up. Ugh, unbelievable. Make our way through here. We only really got 1 treasure. How sad. Oh, we should probably get going before the spikes come back up. Oh dear. Oh gosh, keep running, keep running, keep running, keep running, keep running. Ah! Don't follow me, little thing. Watch out. Oh! No, you can't grab it. There. Oh gosh. And we made it out. Oh, I'm pretty sure there was more to be had in this room, but I'm not sure. We got a piece of heart, or just vitality. Oh gosh, there were 2 more chests in there? Jeez, that's rough, man. Alright. Let me go back in there and see if I can find it. Oh. Oh dear. Oof! Got it. Now I just need to get the other one. Oh, I didn't see this here. Oh, this is how we get into this room. I see. Ah, nice. Oh, hey, so Squeaks. Can I take care of you guys from here? I can. If I could reach you, that is. Good to know. Probably saves on assets for the game. And then this would have been the last treasure, but we actually don't really need it. So we can just leave. And those are the 2 treasures we were missing. Some more spray paint and a part of the big picture. Let's see. I want to check that new color we got. Lavender. Not too different from grape, but very nice. Very muted color. Well then, how about we take care of this last level, and then, most likely the boss, in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, any input on how I can improve is greatly appreciated. That being said, I hope you guys have a great day, or you guys have a great night, and I will see you next time. Bye bye now.